All right. It's Rare Whiskey Friday.
Yes?
Here's my question for you. I came up on a whole chunk of bottles that were sent in that are now benevolent bastards.
Okay.
Like, for example, when we originally reviewed Ardbeg Beastie, we got like 6 bottles of Ardbeg Beastie in the space of 2 weeks.
Why you gotta complicate my life?
So, do you want to do them all together?
Why you gotta complicate my life?
You want to do them all together?
No.
Or one per episode over?
Yes.
Okay.
I think, because benevolence can't be discounted.
That's true.
The restocking of whiskey.
No, huge.
Critical. I don't want to bash
Huge.
that. I don't want to bash that. And even
This
if
is
it's
not-
even if it's not anything wee beastie of an episode, pulling that out independently,
Right.
saying, by the way, shout out, magnificent, benevolent, whatever.
So we're going to start today with a benevolent bastard of Smoky Joe Isla from Robert McGrath and Jill Malcolm.
Robert McGrath Jill Malcolm.
Benevolent.
Bastard.
And we should also mention, it's Rare Whiskey Friday, we're going to go through and get first impressions on several different whiskeys. These aren't necessarily large brands. Sometimes they are. More often than not, these are going to be your smaller craft distilleries without a lot of distribution. If you should be so lucky to live in a place to get your hands on any of these whiskeys, you're welcome for the review. And thank you to the magnificent bastards who sent the whiskey.
So I got a question for you on this one. I'm going to get you 4 glasses.
Yeah.
This is a brand, and if I was telling you, I don't know how you keep track of these, but good luck. This is a brand that is entirely making fun of the bourbon nerd secondary market.
Okay.
Entirely.
Yeah.
Using sourced MGP.
Weird flex. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's like the whole point of the whole line.
Wait. Just the initial 10-second explanation.
Right.
I'm already kind of entertained. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So that's my question.
Yeah.
Do you find that like unnecessarily mean, or do you find it a good level of ball busting?
No, hold it. Very easy. Very easy. Depends on the execution.
Yeah.
Execution is everything.
Execution is perfect.
Now, if it's good-natured.
And it's transparent.
Okay, yes. If it's good-natured, it's all in good fun.
Yeah.
Then yeah, so yeah.
But I love the idea. I can't get over. I love the idea of this, not the branding, but I love what they did.
Sure.
So Mad Beverage is a company that starts with a premise and then backfills the story, marketing, and sourcing.
Okay.
They don't start with whiskey first. They start with this. You know what would be really cool?
If you got whiskey in the glass.
And then they work backwards into whiskey. These guys went to MGP.
Right.
And got barrels of every recipe MGP makes,
right.
and then did single barrel releases of each.
Right.
So if you buy their line, you get to try a single barrel of everything MGP makes. And on the back it says distilled in Lawrenceburg, bottled by these guys,
right.
and the mash bill MGP that they used.
Okay.
So we get Tater bait, right? Which is their 60 corn, 36 rye mash floor from MGP.
Right.
We get Waxx Dippzz,
Right.
which is their weeded bourbon from, which we just released with Eleanor.
Right.
Right. A single barrel.
Right.
We just released this as an Eleanor.
Right.
You get, and there's more. We don't have them all. You get Maxx Profitzz.
That's pretty good.
Right?
That's really fun.
Which is their 95 rye. This is the big rye that became MGP rye sourced across the whole world.
Right.
Right? Maxx Profitzz.
Yeah,
Get it?
no, it's not. It's
not subtle.
It doesn't beg explanation.
Yeah. Buy now. Buy it now.
It's really funny.
Which is their 51 rye, 49 barley, high barley rye.
See, that's funny though.
Right? Okay, so that's what I'm
funny.
saying.
Yeah.
So, you want to start with 95 rye.
Are we just drinking MGP this whole time?
We're just drinking 4 single barrels of MGP.
Okay. Well, at least it'll be an interesting exploration of single barrels.
Yeah.
But that's always fun.
So that's your 95 rye. Keep track of this.
Right. Who is this girl they have on the label of Tater bait?
Who knows? Hey, this one, I'm going to use this one. This is the malted rye.
She looks tired.
I think that's sort of the point.
But I don't understand though. Like she looks like she's wearing an 80s, like early 90s garb.
Yeah, it's trailer trash.
Is it though?
Yeah. It's like a worn out soccer mom.
Nobody in my trailer park looks like this.
Well, you're in the wrong trailer park, my friend.
You're in the upscale trailer.
Yeah. Okay, so you got the 95 rye, the malted barley rye.
Wait. So does it go this one?
Yeah.
And that one? And
Yeah.
that one.
And then this is the wheated bourbon, which we just released as our wheated Eleanor.
Right.
And last is the 60% corn, 36% rye. Pretty classic MGP sourced thing.
But you didn't move my last.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. I really did just not pour you a whiskey.
All right, so starting with...
Okay, let's start with the 95 rye. This is Redemption. This is Bullet. This is...
That's really nice.
Yeah. It's that classic
Yeah.
green tea, herbal, slight licorice,
It's
eucalyptus.
nice fucking bourbon.
Oh, rye.
Oh, yeah.
95% rye.
Oh, there's a horrible rye.
Jesus.
No, they have a high rye bourbon.
Taste that.
Which one is their high rye bourbon?
This is the... No, last one is the high rye bourbon. 36 rye.
Okay, all right. Well, I want to kind of jump to that.
Yeah, I want to compare
one
those two. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, the bourbon is so much better. But honestly, the bourbon is not that far off from being a really good rye.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Right?
Their high rye bourbon, despite what it's been labeled under, I always enjoy.
Yeah.
I accidentally got some on me. We'll see.
No, that 36 rye, I'm not a huge fan of the high rye bourbon.
But do
necessarily.
that, though. But do that.
No, I can
Get
use,
in here. No,
I can use my own hands.
I got it dialed in. You're not getting it.
It's on the face. You got it on my face. Ah. All right. Ooh, that is remarkable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. All right. Now, my favorite thing we've released so far is that rye that was mostly malted barley.
Yeah.
Which is the second glass.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's the one that just jumped out at me.
That's my favorite MGP mash bill right now. 49% barley rye.
It's really nice.
Isn't that great?
And you really get the barley, too.
Oh, it's so malty forward for a rye. I love it. MGP makes damn good whiskey.
Oh, they do.
Right?
Yeah.
And now the classic wheated, which we just released as Eleanor, like a week ago.
Wait,
this recipe and one barrel.
The wheated was the third? Yeah. Yeah.
MGP, that wheated bourbon is so good. Yeah.
So of all the label
Good
art, no, look, we've gone on record saying MGP
We like MGP.
makes really good stuff.
Oh, by the way, this is all Gary Walker, Magnificent Bastard.
Gary Walker, you magnificent
Bastard.
The art is really kind of amazing.
It's top notch.
So what is
Well,
your-
look, that's what these guys specialize in.
Okay.
They start with the idea and the branding and the marketing, and then they work backwards into the whiskey.
I think that's you.
Is it? I think he's a little more slim than I am.
No.
My head's a little more round.
No, that's you.
But sure, I'll take it.
Because you wax dip.
Do I?
Yes.
I could grow these out and like twirl them up.
Could.
I totally could.
That would.
I always trim them because I don't like when they're really long and they get in your mouth. And,
It would smack of effort, though.
oh, it's definitely effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And you're already a hipster. That would be like.
That's the definition of hipster.
It's
Yeah.
like the art chips.
Effort. Yeah.
And then I think my favorite art is. It's got to be this one.
Because of the hair?
No.
It looks like your hair.
Because the way that you would read that.
Bye
It's-
now.
Bye now!
I think this reminds me of Knight Rider.
Yeah.
That's Hasselhoff all day long, right?
A little bit. Yeah. Okay. I would love to have bottle art that had that much creativity put into it.
Yeah.
And, well, I can't really talk about our stuff much in detail here.
No.
Anyways, in other channels we'll talk about. The new art, anyways, I can't do it, Dan.
I like the Raul one was okay, but I like the other guy's one a lot.
Wait, hold on. Was that the most recent one? Or
And the most recent one is fine,
Okay.
but the one before that, really liked it.
Well, I know because here's the thing. It's a medieval knight riding a whiskey barrel through the cosmos battling things.
Yeah.
But if that concept could be presented as understated, which you're a fan of, the one you're talking about was the understated version of it.
Yeah.
The one
Where
that
is
I
it?
like is the comic book version of that.
You like that one.
I do.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's like, you know, it reminds me of
I like that one.
who's the artist? Something Lee. Something Lee was like the X-Men.
How do you
comic
not
book
like that
artist.
one better?
It's beautiful. It's great. It's lovely. It's good. I'll tell you why. And this is the change that I'm having to make. Look at Bear Jaw. Weird,
Well, you need teeth for one.
right?
There's no teeth.
And that line goes into the line of the barrel.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make sense. And then the bottleneck is too thin and weedy. So they're working on those changes. But anyway.
Yeah, it does look rubbery.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What?
It bends where a bottle shouldn't bend.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I get that, but I like the style guide
Right.
of that one.
All of these are really nice. Of the mash bills, you said you liked the barley one, the favorite.
I like the barley rye and the weeded bourbon of MGP.
Okay.
Dude, honestly, if you've ever wanted to understand MGP, I think these are only available in Indiana. But if you are ever wanting to understand what MGP has to offer, everybody should buy one of each of these so that you can see, like, here's everything MGP does,
Right.
and here's how big of an impact they've had on the whiskey industry in America. Because so many people think of rye. Jared, and we were talking about this with Jared, so many people think of rye
Jared Hempstead, Balcones.
yeah, as this.
Yeah.
And he's like, but that's not, like, it's only recently that became the standard for this is what American rye tastes
Incredibly
like.
popular, right?
Yeah. So,
And I kind of really like that rye. It's so well executed. The herbal quality, and then you have it's balanced. There's a lot of depth and richness, and it's balanced.
I much prefer the Pennsylvania style, like a wiggle and
You know what?
dad's hat.
It is awkward loving the biggest player in any scene
Yeah.
because they have a big target on their back.
Oh, yeah. This is like being a fan of Coldplay.
The biggest band, the biggest
Yeah.
movie star.
Oh, you like you too? You're pathetic.
Right,
Yeah.
like the most successful football team season. He's like, oh, you're just like in the crowd. You don't have any any real discerning
There's a reason they're
taste or
biggest.
preferences. But yeah, but whenever hold on, but not in all cases. But whenever it's, I think, deservedly good quality,
Yeah.
and they have a operational prowess to where they can scale and maintain
That quality.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. That's the thing that I think is very worthy of respect.
There are no shortage of people trying to break into the MGP source market.
Yeah.
None of them have beat MGP at that game yet.
I think, because taste is so subjective, and I think you're going to like what you like. But I think the thing that's most impressive is the ability for them to have become as large as they have and still make
Still make good whiskey.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Okay. Can we do different distilleries next week with it?
Sure.
Okay, here's defining stealing and drinking.
If you fight me, I fight for a friend.
Make you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.
The bottle lord. The bottle lord.
Bottle Lord. Elton Billings,
Oh, yeah,
by the way.
we got it.
Elton Billings is a somm and an author of a book.
Yeah, so the bottle lord.